Vodafone on Friday released a report detailing how governments across its global network listen in on their citizens or ask for information about citizens' conversations, data, information sent across Vodafone's network. The report covers the 29 countries in which Vodafone operates. The information is a bit incomplete because the amount of information that it's allowed to disclose varies widely across its 29 countries. Sometimes it can say how many requests were made, sometimes it can say that requests were made but not the number, sometimes it can't even disclose at all that the countries are making these requests. In some countries, this works just about how you would expect. Governments will ask for a warrant for information, file that warrant, and Vodafone will have to comply with that warrant. They say they're legally obligated to do so, they don't have a choice. But in a small number of countries, Vodafone has to give direct access to their network, to the governments. And here's the thing, in most of those countries, they can't say that they are actually giving that kind of access. In those countries, Vodafone won't receive a warrant or any sort of legal request for access because the governments already have access directly into the network. So how often are governments tapping into phones or asking for information? It depends. In some countries, the government publishes its own data about how often it requests information, but some of those warrants that it requests could cover several different individuals or could cover several different forms of communication. In some countries, Vodafone itself can publish the information, but the company says it really would rather that the governments themselves publish the information in a way that's consistent across the globe. With all the concerns about governments spying and intercepting communications, telecom operators have come under intense scrutiny for allowing the government to check in on us. And Vodafone is here trying to throw this back at the government, saying, look, you guys should be the one disclosing, you guys should be the ones who are telling your citizens what you're doing, how much you're doing. And they're really trying to put pressure on the governments to come forward and actually disclose this information themselves so that they, as a telecom operator, don't have to have the burden of listening to consumer complaints about this.